Okay, last part of hormones, and we're talking about the hormones made by plants. So this is again triple biology only. The hormones made by plants are produced at the tips of growing shoots and growing roots, and we refer to them with the general term of auxins. So an auxin is a plant hormone, a chemical that brings about a response to a stimulus. So plants are sensitive as well. And two examples shown here. The shoot is sensitive to sunlight, so we know that shoots of plants will grow towards the light that they need for photosynthesis. The shoot bends because of the uneven distribution of auxin. Okay, in this case, notice that the auxin is in a greater concentration on the shady side here of the shoot, and the auxin stimulates growth, and that means that the plant will bend towards the light. So shoots are positively phototropic. The auxin makes that side of the shoot in the dark grow faster, and therefore the shoot bends towards the light. In roots, the root growth is also controlled by auxin and is made at the tip of the root. But you can see in this diagram here, we're showing geotropism or gravitropism in roots. We know that roots always grow down. Roots want to grow down into the soil. Okay, so in this case, notice that the plant bends downwards. It's growing towards the gravitational pull of the earth, and the auxin has gathered on the downhill side. Okay, so in this case, annoyingly, for when you're revising, the auxin prevents the downhill, the underneath of the root, from growing as fast, and this means that the top of the root will grow quicker and the root will bend downwards. So tropisms are the word we use to describe plant growth in relation to a stimulus. The tropism is controlled by a hormone. We call the hormone in plants auxins, and think what plants do. Shoots grow up against the force of gravity, they grow towards light, and roots grow down with the force of gravity, and they would also grow towards water. So we've got sensitivities in plants that are controlled by these chemicals, and farmers and gardeners can also use these chemicals to help them control growth. So two examples of using auxins. One, we can use them to stimulate the growth of roots, in which case we are using them as a hormonal rooting powder. So when you take cuttings, you dip the cut end of your cutting in auxin powder and it stimulates root growth. And we can also use them to disrupt growth so much that plants die, and they are used in selective weed killers that will kill plants.